There they are. There they are. I needed to see you guys. We need some alone time, do we not? It's like minus 100 degrees here. It's snowing. I'm roughing it today, guys. I'm roughing it. I want to just point out the obvious right now. Let's just get it out of the way. Crash Zoe, let's just get this out of the way. I realize these haven't changed, okay? I realize they've been slept on. I realize I said I was going to wash my hair. I got 3 hours of sleep last night. Third eye open. Aaron, what's it like in Omaha? It's crazy that it's 3 hours north. Snake! But it's so much worse. And I don't want to move back to Omaha for that reason. Snake, I've missed you, brother. I know you got some family stuff going on. You take that time that you need. Misbehaving, Brianna. But Snake, when you do arrive, we're so happy to see you. I do look like a little garden gnome. Chaotic bleach. Guys, I've been messaging with a lot of you again today. Big Z, I like that you said you don't look dirty at all. I think that's kind of you to say. We don't have to pretend in here, though, do we? Marilyn. God, I love Marilyn. Marilyn, I don't think I answered your text, but I'm pretty sure I saw it on my Apple Watch when I was driving. Are you sure? That's cute. I love you too. I saw it on my Apple Watch and it was something about wanting to do some collabing, and you know I'm there for it. So, yes, yes, yes. Hef, what's wrong? You need to sit in your bed though. Prancy, Chauncey, Poonsy. Yep, sit in your bed, please. That's much easier. I'm starting to feel it. Period's going to be coming. I'm feeling it. Brian Lucas, Dawn's here, Marsha, Stephanie East. I couldn't be happier to see you as well, girl. You have no idea. Cheryl Ford, what's the jacket from? Anthropology. Nothing vintage about it. Got it in a sale like 5 years ago. Thank you, Abigail. Nerdosaurus Jules. Yeah, I'm just not into it, guys. I'm roughing it. I'm tired. I couldn't bring myself to wash my hair this morning. I could have. Hot Mess Express, Linda G. I could have. Amber Vanessa, Witness, Skipper, Windy Mo, Tracy, Brittany's here. Guys, I could have. And so is Dorothy Walters. We don't want to leave her out now. Lisa Marie, Yarn Prepper, Judy Dolan. That's weird. Judy Dolan. I almost said because there's a Mindy Doolin. That's weird. They almost rolled off the tongue the same way. Char Michael, can you tell people about plan for paying for your cruise? Yeah, I just found out about that, and I don't want to get emotional right away, Char, but I will. Purple Groovy, Susie Bratz, Happy Thoughts. I like that name. Needing it a bit. Heather in the Library, Turtle Tutor. This heater is kind of warm. Are you doing good? Because I'm warm. I love you, Barb. Brown Spotted Eagle, Verbo Boss. Okay, Verbo Boss. You know, I'm thinking about that. I've been thinking about cities where I want to move to. Curious Wendy, Shiley. What a cute name. Shiley Eccles. Dang, girl. That's cute. That's real cute. I want to put you in my pocket. Blakey. Anita's here. Yes. Love the roll call. Some people hate it. You know what? I can't take any more of those. So if you're in here, I am drained of your hatred and I don't want to have to be a wrench for myself today. Because guess what? I'm going to trade that wrench in for a hammer. I think it's best to leave it to the professionals. Kathy Ann's here. Good. Ken, you guys are my mods. Please do that for me. Probably won't have a problem in my own life and home. Lisa Trimble, I love you, girl. That's the thing about home, isn't it? We're going to discuss that as well. Brian Boland, Pam Meyer, Gen X, Yvonne, you know what it means to be here. You know what that means to me, and I'm glad you spoke up. I love you. Sarah Robin, Ladybug, how cute. Rona, that's cute. We have a Rhoda as well. That was weird. Rachel Harmon. Yeah, it's going to be a hammer next time, I promise. I can't. I know you do, Anita. I know you do. Lumen's here. Big Z. Yeah, I'm not going to do it again. Happy thoughts. Yes. I know you do, Kathy Ann. I can't be out there verbally wrenching for myself. I can't do it. I realize that it makes me lose sleep. I look tired. My face ages. Where is our doctor friend? She's probably out doctoring, but I just want you guys to know we have a doctor friend now in the chat, and it's kind of a big deal. Just saying. It's a big deal when there's a day that a doctor, guys, when I got my PAP a few weeks ago, she said to me while she was still in my coot, she popped her little head up from my coot and she said, "We should go out for drinks sometime." And I was like, man, any other time I would have felt better about this. But it's weird that you are literally doing this, gophering it from the vag. But you know what? I was into it. I said, sure. I don't drink, but I love nachos. Skipper and I live in Willamette Valley of Oregon. I bet that's pretty. Wine country. Looks like Germany. Wow, that's different, isn't it? And thank you for your super chat. That's fancy. I wonder if she does that with all the girls. You know what I mean? I wonder if she's down in everybody's coot and just goes, "We should go up. We should go up for drinks sometime." I thought, do you look at too many vaginas? Is that what's happening here? You want to get out in the world and see the people and the faces. You want to make eye contact. You don't want to make taco contact, ham wallet contact. I get it. I get it. You love my ring? Thank you so much. Who said that? I don't even know now. Asen, yes, thank you. You know I love green. I love malachite, my friend. I love it. Feral Cheryl, that's cute. And I'm not going to forget about it, so don't think so. Reese, you're a celebrity? Come on, Skipper. I'm not going to fall for that one either. I may be tired, but I'm not that tired. But thank you. I haven't seen you for a minute, two chicks in a mop. How are you? Should I say, how are you guys? I don't know. Is it one person? Is it two people? Tennessee Treasure Finder. Love you, girl. Maybe my cooter is top drawer, Brian. I don't think you should be assuming that. I think you should know. By this time, Brian, you should know what my cooter is and what it isn't. And you know that I have a world-class vagina. Brian, don't be trying to say maybe. You know what it's like down there. I've told you every detail. Don't pretend with me. Alana, after you've seen one, you've seen them all. Not mine. Mine is world-class. That's why she looked at it and she said, I like this thing. We should go for drinks. She made a decision then and there. She didn't even wait till the end to get my clothes on. You know what I mean? That's special. That's something. And that's something I can say I'm proud of. Can I see the back of your hat? Same thing in the front. How do I get my teeth to be so white? I love Crest white strips, but I fell asleep in some back in August and I haven't used them since. And then I went to find them and I can't find them anymore. So I just use whitening toothpaste, but I don't think they're that white. I'm saving up the money. I want to get my teeth fixed, I decided. Remember my hot dentist? She does an amazing job on cosmetics. Thank you, Andrea Malloy. And I'm tired of it. See this chip down here? But it's actually the top. Like I want to get these kind of, it just doesn't look great. Thank you so much though. Yeah, Noelle, I have a quality hoo-ha. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. Alana, that's better. For sure she has a cooter crush, Reese. Absolutely she did. I'm not going to think otherwise. I know what I saw. Annie Rose, first in a long time. Well, Annie, you have a cute name and I'm glad you're here. All right, isn't Annie just an automatically cute girl? Annie is such a cute name. It's so feminine and just adorable. Where did I get this hat? I bought it in February last year when Jeff and I went to Washington, D.C. I thought it was really cute, but Sterling said I looked like a pirate in it, and then I kind of killed it for me. But I'm wearing it today because it actually is necessary. But also I thought it looked cute with the coat. And I was just outside with the dogs and I left the coat on. Hey, Brent. Oh. Brent, stick around. I like that. I like it when you dial up the flirt, Brent. Love you, Llama Lisa. That's cute. Positive Life. Kenya's here. Hi, Kenya. Bye, Abigail. Adchem. Sterling was wrong. Sterling's not always right, but he's right most of the time. You want to get Botox? No, I can't do that. I'm just going to let it, when it goes, it goes. Now, I don't have any wrinkles or lines yet, but when it happens, it's just going to happen. And then my chances will probably be less of me getting a boyfriend in the future. It's going to happen. And maybe I'll date my gynecologist. Who knows? Lisa Vining, love you. April Fry's here. Stana rhymes with Donner. I accessorize better than a pirate. God, I love you for that, Stana. And I rely on you for these kinds of comments. Please keep them coming. Dawn, I love you, girl. Lori Alexander, what's going on? A lot's going on. Actually, that's not entirely true, but let's sell it like it is. So I damn near had a meltdown this morning. I'm not going to lie. First of all, I'm still recovering. I had to run. I had to physically run. And it's one of the reasons I don't run is I'm trying to maintain my weight. Susie, I'm getting there, girl. I don't want to lose too much. I don't want to start wasting away. Is that a bot already? Come on. Why are we getting these lately? God, let me get you out of here. That is a bot, right? Before I ban this person, I'm going to feel bad if they're just like messing around, but I can't take it. I can't take it in my own house. Jessica, you think of your current house? That's interesting. I don't know, Big Z. It's this person. Is that a bot? I don't know. I do know that my right ovary is hurting, and today's Monday. We don't start till Thursday. Please give us a little grace, ovary. Well, I'm gonna see if they leave another. That's a troll. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull out the hammer. Lisa. Oh my God. Anita just had her grandbaby 2 days ago. Congrats, Lisa. That's awesome. Guys, her first grandchild is arriving Thursday. That's amazing, Lisa. Thank you for your super chat. Are you a politician? All right. He's out of here. Let's put that thing out into the forever. See ya. Bye-bye. I did, Rachel. I just banned him. It's okay, Kathy Ann. I'm all over it. I'm all over the mean comments, guys. I had plenty of practice from last night. So, guys, I had to run, and I don't do that. You never comment. What's this now? I never comment, but I've been watching you from the start. Wanted to let you know I love you long time. Heather Rhodes, I see you and I love you, girl. Thank you for saying that, babe. That's amazing. Thank you for speaking up, coming out of your little shell and going back in. Please speak up more often. It's okay, Ken. I took care of him. Brent, you're not the only man, but not all of them are cool with it. Was it for... Oh, the running? No, Third Eye Open. Funny you should ask. I didn't say bye, Felicia. I don't usually say that. So, as you know, I didn't sleep last night. Shock. I'm not sleeping anymore. I guess it's just not for me. Hey, Mary O. Love you, girl. I love you, Amy Green. Thank you for speaking up. I'm so tired. I got it, Ellen. So I get up. I have therapy this morning. I haven't gone to therapy in 2 weeks. 2 weeks! And I usually go every week. So I really needed to go. Hey, Rhonda. And so I get up. I was so tired this morning when I got up. Thank you, Liz Tricks. Thank you for saying that. I need to hear it. I was so tired. So I drag my ass out of bed. I rinse off in the shower. I do it. I go. I'm almost on autopilot driving. I was just so tired. It's -4 degrees. What's the Last Night with Tommy? Did you watch it? Bobo. Did you guys see his sweater? It's so cute. Bobo, show your sweater. It has a moose on it. Oh, you're a nice person too, aren't you? You're a very friendly person. You're a gent and a scholar. And he listens to my stories, and he's a good guy. Hey, Brisby Tales. Peace, lady. That's okay, girl. You're here now. Okay, Bo, let's go find something to do, though. You're really cute, but skedaddle. Um, I know. VT Kitten. He is such a nice person. Yeah, Yvonne. Tina talks. Love you, girl. Oh, the hate towards you made me leave, Yvonne. Dang, girl. That's loyalty there. Thank you. Brisby Tales, I'm your therapy. I think you should get a second opinion, but you know what? We're in this together, brother. Susie Brat, yeah. Reese, not sleeping. Bed is for sleep and Pound Town. You've made your bed your office by answering. That's true, Miss Earth Dragon. I do answer messages from my bed. Although last night I stayed up till 2 in the morning on the couch answering messages, and Jeff texted me at 2 in the morning and he said, "Are you coming to bed?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm right around the corner. I'm just sitting here answering emails." I don't know if Bo gets hot in this sweater. I don't usually put a sweater on him, but being that it's in the negative temps, I don't know. I felt good about it. So anyway, guys, let me finish this and then we'll go to last night because I want to go to last night. I want to go there with y'all. Lori Alexander, I love you for that. Thank you for saying that. So I go to therapy, I get there, and there's no cars in the parking lot. And this is a big place, big place. And I'm like, oh God, I love that, Emily Blythe. I got a text from the company saying you have an appointment Monday. I messaged with my therapist over the weekend. What are you doing? What kind of noise is that? Okay. I don't know. And he was like, see you Monday. So I get there and I walk up to the door, which is quite a walk. Skipper, it was freezing. And so much so, like from my car to the door, the second I was like, my lungs are starting to burn. It was so cold. Okay, Julie, I love you, girl. And so I get there and the door's locked and there's a sign that says, we're closed for the holiday. And I was like, you're effing joking. I did not. Oh, hi. Wow. Did you know that you are really tiny? Did you know you're extra special? Are you getting too hot with that heater? Because your body's really warm. Lori plays. Lori, I didn't message you because I still don't know if you're out of town or whatever you're doing with your life. So I'm making that up a little bit. I kind of forgot, but it was also half that. Today is Martin Luther King Day. Yes. I knew that, by the way, but I also got confirmation that I had an appointment. So I get up to the door. It's freezing cold. The door's locked. I was like, you are kidding me. I got back in my car. I searched for his email and I'm like, yeah, it is today. So I messaged him and I said, Wyatt, dude, I just drove 42 minutes to get here. I got confirmation that I had an appointment today. What's going on? I said, I really need to see you. So I get in my car and I start driving home. Exactly, Chaotic Bleach. Thank you, Tina Talks. I love you, girl. She is a frosted mini wheat with eyes. Oh, I was so pissed. So I called Jeff and I was like, I'm coming home. I didn't get any sleep. I'm not going to be able to get therapy now for a week. He was like, I don't know what to do about your life. I'll see you when you get here. I was like, okay. Then I called my mom and I was like, Mom. Bad idea, because my mom was like, I don't know what to do. What do you want me to do? And I was like, okay, I got to go. So I hung up with Mom. I checked my email real quick and he writes me back. And I'm like 3 minutes away. And he says, I'm here. The doors are open. And I was like, you're wrong, brother. I mean, you might be there, but the doors are not open. So I U-turn it and flip my car almost. And I go flying back. And at this point, I pull in, it's 11:01. My appointment's at 11. And I'm like, I got to talk to this dude. I've got to have this appointment today. And we're cutting into my time. So I run up to the door. I'm running in platform Uggs. Okay. These things are like 2.5 inches. Yes, I am Rachel Harmon. I am very lucky to have my mother and I often complain to her. So I'm running, I'm jogging, slightly running, more jogging, and it's freezing. You know what I said that. Yeah, Shar, I know. So I get to the door and it's effing locked. And I was like, God, I'm like throwing a fit, having a breakdown. I can't breathe. Yeah. I'm like gritting my teeth and yelling at the air. There were some deer nearby, which was kind of neat. And then some girl comes walking out and she lets me in. I was like, thank you, thank you. And I go in and Wyatt's standing at the top of the stairs and I come running up those stairs and I was like yelling up the building. There's nobody else there, but I said, I need my hour. I was like, I'm going to need this hour. I don't usually do this to you. I need the hour. And I said, plus I have to pee, but I'm just going to hold it. And he was like, I have to pee too. Let's both pee. And I was like, no, because I need my whole hour, brother. We're going to need it. I've got probs. I've got lots of probs. We can put mom on hold right now. I need the hour today. So he gave me the full hour, which was nice. I think he did. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Might have been shorted by a few minutes, but I felt fairly okay about it. Thank you, Brent. Yeah, I like these Uggs. They're okay, guys, but they are. I asked Jeff for Christmas for the Ugg slippers that are like this, the platform ones. They are on back order until February. Jeff, he goes, I got an email today that your Uggs won't be until the end of February. And I was like, that's summer. I was like, it's going to be summer by then. And he said, well, what do you want me to do? And I said, I want you to fly to Australia right now and go get them. Jeff, what do you think I want you to do? Get it together. And he was like, well, I'm only going to go to Australia if you go with me. And I said, that's not going to happen. You know why? They have bird eating spiders there. Do you not know my fears and phobias? No one's listening to me. Let's sit over here because mommy's getting too warm. So he's trying to get a plane ticket. Anyway, so here's the deal. I had a nice therapy session. Got to say everything I wanted to say. And yeah, Beth, they have giant spiders over there. Have you not seen that? Yes, Jeff knows Shark Week is upon us, doesn't he? He was like, I won't be speaking to you until the following Tuesday. And that's okay. And I think that's how marriage should work. Maybe even separate homes. Attitude of gratitude. I like that so much, Sharon. It just wasn't in me. I was short on sleep, my uterus, they're on back order, therapy. Sharon, I snapped. And sometimes these things happen. What are you doing? I can't hold you right now, babe. It's just too serious and I'm warm. I'm too hot. That's gross, Cindy Edge. So anyway, I went through the therapy. We talked. Well, baby, mommy can't hold you right now, though. Thank you. And what do we talk about? I was panicking. I was going 100 miles an hour. I was talking so fast. Hey, Britt P. I was going so fast and I kept looking at my watch. I was like, talk. And I was like, oh my God, we only have 42 minutes left. And then I talk. And I was like, I was like, we're down to 36 minutes. And he was like, chill. And I said, no, because I want to get everything I need to say out. And then I need you to say stuff back, like a real conversation. I don't want to just say it and then the time's up and you're like, we'll finish this up next week. Look, it's not usually an emergency, but I feel like I'm flailing. What did the therapist say pertaining to Tommy last night, Rachel? Well, he makes a lot of faces and it's weird. He's lots of expressions. I was telling him about Tommy and he was like, and I was like, what is that face? What are you doing? What does that face mean? I don't like that. I was like, can you expound on your face? What's going on? Yeah, I was telling him about Tommy's past and like how, it's just too much and we collide and there's too much trauma backgrounds. And he was like, I was like, dude, it's weird, Shar. He does it a lot. Nakia, I know. And then sometimes he'll be like, it's weird. He scrunches up his face. He nods his head a lot. And I'm like, can you talk instead of looking to the ceiling and questioning the ceiling tiles and making eye contact with the computer? Like, do you mind, actually just getting it out? We've kind of got a little short on time here. It's weird. One True Morbs. Hey, babe. He processes. Sure, Beth, he's processing, but we don't have all the time in the world, and time is money, isn't it? And I got a 40-minute drive home. Yeah, use your words. Use your words. Yeah, I don't know anybody that makes faces like this dude. It's a lot. It's not just, he's not like, he's like, like it's weird. I don't know if it's just for, for fun, for kicks. I'm not really sure, but it's weird. And it does make me crazy. Like I was gripping the sides of the armchairs when he was doing that this morning. I was like, I gave him a couple of seconds to do it. And then eventually it kept going. And he was like, and then I was like, Tommy's background is this. And he was like, no joke. He really did do that. And I was like, okay, Wyatt, speak it out, brother. Get it out. Let's get it out. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, I was like, fix your face, Jam. Not everybody likes that. Fix your damn face. Yeah. I'm again short on sleep, guys. I'm not always this to the point. Short on sleep, edgy about my period. I hope everybody understands. I am at home with you all. I hope that I don't get any hate or attacked. You like an animated therapist? I like a therapist that talks, but sometimes he doesn't talk. He's just speaking in faces. And I'm like, okay, all right. Uh-huh. And sometimes I have more patience. Sometimes I mimic back. Sometimes I mirror him and I'm like, like it's annoying. I'm like, what does this mean? Like you look like you have to poop. I don't understand. Or you look like you just did poop. I can't tell. So yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot. And I was like, you know, Wyatt, we really don't have a lot of time here for you to make these faces this morning. Oh my God, you guys, it's our doctor friend. Melissa, we were just talking about you. Melissa, we were just talking about you. Outside voice, please. Yeah. Melissa, we were talking about my vagina and we were talking about how I have a doctor friend now. And that's a big deal. Guys, this is my doctor friend. It's a big deal. And she gave me her first super chat. And she made it $19.99 because she ain't cheap. This girl went to Harvard, okay? She knows things. She's smart. If anybody has any cooter questions, oh, hey, son. No, you can't shut that because it's going to get too hot in here and the dogs can't get out. Are you worried about your friend hearing about my vagina? I'm talking to a licensed physician about my cooter right now. You can crack it. Right there is good, please. Thank you so much. Put your headphones on. It's not my problem you don't have school. It's the weather. Melissa, I love you, girl. I love you. Rachel, Dr. Melissa in the house wants to chat the coot. I like that. I like it a lot. Yeah, Melissa, we love you, girl. Maybe I shouldn't have done a live today. I'm kind of on edge. I didn't realize it. I think I've been quiet all day and it's just coming out all at once, isn't it? Sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to take it down a notch. I didn't embarrass him. He embarrassed me. Yeah, put your earmuffs on. Get it together. We have to coexist. Okay. Anyway, Shar, thank you. I will. Let's chat it out. Let's use our words. Okay. Just get centered. I love Daria so much. Girl, I was catching up. Hi, Reese. You're so beyond normal and blossom. You don't even know. I'm here to acknowledge that to you. Daria, thank you. Did you happen to, Daria, I need to know if you watched last night's live on Scoville's channel. I'd really like your input on that. Okay. So anyway, therapy went good. My therapist said, you know, I don't really know what he said about Tommy, to be honest. He didn't have a lot of words about the guy. Oh, I tried to get him. Thank you, Ellen. I tried to get him to diagnose me. Oh, and that was the other bullshit. Last night, somebody said in Tommy's chat, I think Reese has borderline personality disorder. Thank you so much, because you went to school like our doctor friend, Melissa. You didn't. And I don't like it when people try to diagnose others via a keyboard. Come on. So I asked my therapist this morning and he said, not even close. He was like, you don't have borderline personality disorder. And I said, so what do I have? Like, get it out, speak it out. And he made a few of his faces and he did that. And I said, yeah, it's stupid. I can't stand it when people do that. It's like, oh yeah, thank you for summing me up in a 2-hour video. That's cool. They don't know me. We weren't at home. Yeah, I know, Rachel. It's stupid. He said, "I do not have that." And I said, "What do I have? Tell me." And he said, "Well, I take a while to kind of sum up." He said, "If you were actually going to need medication," I said, "Am I bipolar?" And he was like, he did his weird face and he said, "No." And I said, "Am I schizophrenic?" And he said, "No." So that was good. We crossed that one off the list. I was a little nervous about that one. If he was going to say yes, I was like, "Okay, that's not going to work for us." Did you get it? I got it. I made myself laugh. He said, if I was going to give you any kind of I know, Lori. He said, if I was going to give you any kind of diagnosis, and he said, I don't really like to do that. He said, you have a little bit of, maybe he said, adjustment disorder. I said, adjustment disorder? That sounds very vague, Wyatt. And he said, you sometimes have trouble adjusting since you've gotten out of Scientology to new things. And I said, like everybody? Like I said, who doesn't have trouble adjusting to things? He said, exactly. It's very generalized. And I said, okay, well, at least I appreciate you giving me that one. It wasn't anything like narrowed down to like super crazy disorder and you need to be hospitalized. Thank you, Brian. I got a little, okay. I don't know what the friction is beyond what you just said. Something that you have clashing traumas. Yeah. Um, Yeah, I don't mind people giving their opinions, honestly. I don't want everybody to agree on everything, but I don't love somebody saying you have borderline personality disorder. Like, get out of here with that. That's stupid. Here's the point. Here's the problem. We're going to get right down to it. I don't think Tommy realizes it. I haven't spoken to him at all. I don't think he realizes, um, yeah, Nick, you're normal. I don't think Tommy realized, "Hey, Mama Craven, maybe I'm wrong, and we know I'm really sensitive. It is Shark Week almost. Okay, I get it. All those things all add up against me." But I don't think that was a tough live for me a little bit last night. That was tough. We ended it. We sailed smoothly through it, but we ended it a little bit, the way it started was bumpy. And I also felt a little bit like I had to be my own wrench. Um, I felt I felt a little bit attacked, and it took a lot out of me. It was kind of now at the same time, I have to be honest. I'm a little impressed with myself because my normal behavior in a situation like that in somebody else's house, and let's face it, I was on his turf. His turf is not a safe place for me. His people are not my people. Now I know you guys say that, like, we are subscribed to him. Yeah, I get it, but he's got almost 18,000 too. That's not, we're not all meshed together. A lot of his people are not my people. A few of his people are my people. A lot of them are not. Yeah, it was uncomfortable. Oh, thank you, Rachel. However, you were a badass. Thank you, Britt P. I didn't like that either. Tommy got defensive as his chat, his people, the ones being mean. Bingo. I felt the same way when he said, well, it wasn't my chat in the first place that crucified. And I was like, oh, hold up. It might have been a little bit of my people. I don't disagree with him. But in that moment, his people were crucifying me. So it kind of bothered me too that he was like, these are my people. And these aren't the people that we're attacking. I was like, oh, they're not? Because I'm feeling the stone throws, dude. Yeah. Hey, Georgia. I agree with that. You did good. 4 months ago, you would not have even gone on channel, but you held your own, stuck up. Thank you, Mara. I feel the same way. Oh, Liz Tricks, thought you did amazingly well. Was proud of you. Thank you so much because I had a tough time going to sleep last night. Now, I kind of enjoyed it at the same time. It was a new challenge for me. I mean, how are we going to step out of our comfort zone if we don't? It was out of my comfort zone and it was more backlash than I was expecting. I did not, also, we didn't plan that. We were going to talk about the cruise. That was totally, what's the word I'm looking for? I love movies like that. I'm tired, so I can't think of the word. Your whole life changed. It is new emotions. Thank you, Chrissy. Yes, true. What is that word when it's not, it's off the cuff? Yeah, I mean, spontaneous. Yeah. Impromptu. Yeah. It's still a different word that I'm trying to think of. Whatever. We know the point. Yeah. Unscripted. Sure. Yeah. All of that was unscripted. That's not the word still. I can't think of the word. And normally I would, but I just am tired. You dipped out, witness. I don't blame you. Improvised. Thank you. Yes, it was totally improvised. Thank you, Abigail. Thank you, Laughs Me. Um, and guys, this is not any. I'm not swinging at Tommy. Tommy, I think he did a great job too. I think he held his own. He stood his ground, and he poured his heart out just as much. I think we both did a really good job. I think the crowd sucked, is what I think. And what made me sad too is a bunch of people I think were from my channel. At least that's what I got, a billion private messages last night after that. And some of those people are subscribers over here. Now, I lost about 20 subscribers after that. And I was like, goodbye. Thank you so much. Please, please go away. I don't want people like that on my channel. Yeah, that Laura girl. I mean, it was a small group. It was a small group, guys. I don't want to be dramatic. I know I'm usually dramatic. For the most part, people were being cool. Okay. It's not like I felt like I was being attacked at all angles, but it was it was past my comfort zone. I didn't expect that. And what I'm most proud of, thank you, Who's Your Cat Mama? What a cute name. Thank you for that. I didn't expect that. I thought we were just gonna, once it started going, I was like, we're gonna feel our feelings out and we're gonna move through this. And I thought that's a good thing. But whoa, in came the opinions and the hatred. There was some real hatred. And I think I handled it pretty well because I really wanted to come unglued at some points. And you could probably tell I was a little on edge. I was kind of like, okay, like I'm starting to feel like this is enough. Thank you, Brian. I think some of the chat was Tommy's. I had the live for a while. It was just too much. I don't blame Tommy, but the people in the chat made me uncomfortable. Lisa, same. That was the only issue I had with Tommy, is that he was like, it was your chat, your crowd. And I'm like, brother, because these are your people. And see, I've always felt that way on his channel, Paula Puffer. Yeah, it was uncomfortable. I love you, Fancy Face. I've always felt that way. Aaron's channel is a little bit like that. Tommy's channel, here's the problem. That's okay, Ken. Love you. Tommy's channel, and I've said this before, is very, very different. The lifeboat is very different than Relatable Reese's channel. And that's a good thing. We don't want them to be the same. But his people are a specific group of people, most of them, not all of them. I don't speak for all of them. Most of them are there, though, for recovering addicts, things like that. It's like Aaron's. Aaron's is a more serious crowd. Aaron's crowd are people who want to hear the news. They're more serious, right? Lisa, dang girl. First, I love you very much. I couldn't love you more, Lisa. I need you for part of my life, Tommy for another. I love you both. I hope you can give yourself grace and grace to each other. You have an opportunity for a do-over. I hope in time. Yes, love that. And it's so true. Guys, I'm not saying Tommy and I aren't moving forward. We will move forward. As friends and in a very good, new, healthy way. Lisa, that's a huge super chat, babe. I love you. Thank you for that. Yeah, I thought you did a great job holding your own, not backing down to what he was saying. We're all proud and rooting for you, kid. Brent, I love you. You are so cool, man. Thank you. Lisa, thank you again. That was amazing. Addict or not, the man needs to take responsibility for his behavior and not make excuses for it. I'm broken, so if I hurt you, it's not my fault. You should, yeah, there's a little bit of that for me too. But I don't live in his head and he doesn't live in mine, and he feels what he feels, and you can't control that. And it is what it is. But I hear you. I hear what you're saying, Alana. Yeah, I don't know, Sarah Robin. All those people, Ken, you were hilarious in that chat last night, man. You were making me laugh. Who said, we love you, Reese? You said something. Somebody said something last night, Ken, and Ken spoke up and on my side, and he said, she didn't mean it that way. He said, I speak Reese. And I thought, he does. He does. A lot of you do. This is why it's safer on our turf and at home. Still do game nights with Tommy? We can. We can do a lot of things with Tommy, guys. I'm not putting a stop to it. Um, I love that. Yeah, Christina Leon, for sure. Georgia Burke, I love you, girl. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, Mama Craven. I didn't like people being pushy with you or mansplaining or whatever the hell that was. Are we serious? I know you'd, yeah, I knew you'd figure out what you needed. It took me a minute. I was a little bit thrown off. I was a little discombobulated. I think because also didn't expect to go there. We didn't have a conversation before that. I mean, maybe 2 minutes, and I was like eating almonds really fast because remember I hadn't eaten. He got up to get a drink. Like we hadn't chatted at all. Tommy and I hadn't talked. So that was totally improvised. And I think it was a good thing. I'm glad it happened. I don't regret it, but it threw me off a little bit. I was a little bit shaken and uncomfortable. And then I feel like I was for a couple of minutes, and then I just felt myself grounding myself. And I thought, oh, no, no, no. Like, no, we're not doing this. Because for a minute, I thought about being like what I normally would do with my own husband. When this goes on with Jeff, I just, at this point anymore, I go, you're right. Mm-hmm. Mm. Because I don't have it in me anymore. I don't want to fight. I don't want to defend myself anymore. And that's not a good sign either. But that's more what I do these days. And I thought, no, no, nah, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And I felt like I did a good job at that. And I appreciate your guys' backing me up because I really didn't. I didn't go overboard. I don't think I was rude or mean. I don't think Tommy was rude or mean. I think it was just a really healthy, good conversation. And it needed to be talked about. I just didn't know it was going to happen on YouTube. I did talk to my therapist about not sleeping. What did he say? Oh, he said something interesting before I left. He goes, Tommy's not you up, you unsubbed. That's all right, guys. That's the beauty of YouTube. You can do whatever you want. A lot of people unsubbed from me last night. He said before I left, my therapist goes, you know what? I just thought of you. He goes, what I realized. He goes, you love a project. I said, yeah, I do. He said, you love to work things out. You love to like take hold of something. And he said, I think that's why you like older men. Like you love to figure stuff out. And I said, yeah, I do emotionally. And he goes, I see that. He goes, do you color or paint? I was like, no, and I'm not going to. And he was like, you should try that too. He said it relaxes the mind. And I was like, no, I'm not, I don't like those kinds of projects. But anyway, it was nice advice. Yeah. Thank you, Anita. Yeah, emotional intimacy is very scary for people. You are too much, but you're engaging in a healing process so that you have a healthy intimacy and communication. Many are too afraid to be close to people. I love that kind of stuff. I love getting into the guts of stuff. Just most people don't. Caesar, forget the negative. Oh, Caesar, you and I were messaging earlier. Forget the negative ones. Anyone who would judge you like that doesn't matter. They don't know you. They don't know how you feel. You made us super. Thank you. You had the nicest message. Guys, I got a really kind, long email last night from a therapist, a licensed therapist that I've messaged with. I kind of want to see if she'll do a live with me. But she had the nicest, she really broke down her thoughts. If you guys want me to read it, I might read it to you. She broke down as a therapist her thoughts after watching last night's live. And I was like, dang, girl, that's profound. And I appreciate it. Again, all's well that ended well. I think hey, Shelly, I think it ended really well, but I don't know where to go from there either. I mean, I don't know where Tommy and I stand. We haven't really spoken since. I think he said that was a good show, and I said good live, and he said good night. I was like, okay, and I haven't heard from him since. So, and that's unusual. In the past, Tommy was messaging me all the time. He and I were talking throughout the day, kind of like Sterling and I do. He's pretty much gone silent with me, other than he wants to still do shows, which I can't do that. I'm not going to do shows with somebody, but not really be friends behind the scenes. It doesn't work for me that way. Like you got to put in the work behind the scenes in order for the chemistry to really be there. And if he's just going to want to do shows, but not actually have a friendship and put in the work, I'm sorry, it's dead in the water for me. But I'm not saying he's doing that. I'm just saying if it comes to that, that won't be the case. Yeah, Shelly. Fear is fear. You both have it, but you're both growing. Years of sobriety doesn't mean you're not broken. Totally, Lisa. Thank you, babe. I think Tommy is right though. Like I think he's got a big amount of baggage where he comes from, but I have a lot myself. And we're either gonna make it or we're not. I don't know. Yeah, Lumen. I agree, human. That's hilarious. Oh, you were kidding. Never mind. I'm kidding too. He talked about it on his live this morning. He is also going through a lot right now. Yes. And I said that in therapy today. I said, I think the best thing to do is to take a step back, both of us. The Brenda thing really shook me this week. That's got nothing to do with Tommy, but it really shook me. He's having health issues. I don't know what else he has going on in his life, but I'm sure he's got other issues. So it's like, give him a break. I mean, I don't want to make any, I said that last night. I don't want to make anybody's life worse. I don't want people to think of me and they're like, oh, that girl really is stay away from her. Like, I don't want anybody to think of me that way. So I think it's best if I take a step back, leave the guy alone. Yeah, Daria. Even though you felt attacked, you're not acting like a victim. You're acknowledging that Tommy has pain and trauma. You'll never see me acting like a victim. But yes, thank you. I don't believe in that, just coming from a Scientology standpoint. Victims are not a thing for us in Scientology, and I'm not ready to accept that that is a thing. You're never going to get a poor me, like type of, I feel sorry for me type of attitude. I don't think, unless you think I've done that before. Not that I have nothing against victims other than I'm not going to be one. That's just, it's a weird tactic that I've been taught from day one. And I just don't believe in, I'm so like, I feel sorry for myself. Please feel sorry for me. I'm never going to be that way. It's just not in me to be that way. Is it in others to be that way? I've seen it many, many times. Yeah. And that's their life, but I'm going to stay in my lane and I'm not that way. That's all. Reese, some people can't handle you even if you came with instructions, babe. Purple Groovy, preach. So true. Yeah, Ellen, I think it does show some growth. You can have been victimized in situations, but you don't have to carry yourself through a victim consciousness. Yes, Daria nailed it, as she always does. Can we talk about your necklace? Yeah, it's just a local. It's a lariat. I don't ever wear this thing. I've had it for years. Mary, you have great intuition about yourself and do what feels right for you. That's good. Thank you, Mary. Yes. Are you sure? Love you two together, but your friendship can be kept to yourselves if you choose, so third parties can't throw wrenches. Yeah. Okay, Hot Mess Express. The other thing is, I mean, I don't feel. Thank you, Shelly. I feel pretty aware of myself too. Some people may not agree with that, but I feel like I'm pretty self-aware. I know what I need at this point. I know what I don't need. I realize that I can be very. Hey, Lulu, Greeny Beanie. I realize I can be very irrational. Like, I'm not saying I'm logical, guys. I often think based on emotions, okay? And I can be very irrational with my emotions. I'm totally aware of that. I watched Tommy last night kind of confused. Like, did you notice there was a couple times I'd say something and he was like, oh, well, like, I think he was just like, this bitch, I can't do it anymore with her. She's taking the wind right out of my sails. Oh, Nikia, I love that. What are you doing, Bo? Chill out. Simple lady, I agree. Yes, you know the thing that makes you tick and what pisses you off. I know a lot about myself. I just can't break down others, and not that I ever want to. Dang, girl, I haven't seen you for a minute, Sassy Savage. You stood your ground, held your boundaries while showing honesty and love. Thank you. The last thing I want to do is attack or be hateful toward people. And I don't think I was either one of those, but I was getting a little bit exhausted. I was starting to feel more and more angry and kind of like, I can't deal with this anymore. I felt like I had to be my own wrench. And it was bothering me a little bit. And I was in somebody else's house. So that makes it even more awkward to be on someone else's turf. Ellen Gomez, thank you so much, babe. And you're only 5 months out, a mean cult, loss of family and friends. You are perfect just as you are right now. You are going to be a whole new person as you go into the coming year or two. And thank you. And I think that needed to be said too. I don't say that enough, and I think I should say it more. But it falls back on the victim, and like I don't want to be arguing with Tommy or anybody on a channel and be like, I've only been out for this long, so that's why I am this way. I wouldn't say that. And I honestly forget, but that is the truth. That's not a victim thing. That is the truth. Like I'm learning new things about myself every day, and I can learn new things. That's what I tried to tell Tommy last night. I can learn stuff, man. You just got to give me a heads up about you. Like, I need to know, hey, this is my therapist said that. Actually, he goes, it would have been better if Tommy would have said, like, hey, going forward in our friendship, if you hear this, like, if I say this, it's a trigger for me, and I need you to know that. Perfect. Golden. I would have been fine. Um, Yeah, that's true, Daria. You and Tommy have channels and put 100% of yourselves out there. We're in the chat and show 1.1% and can throw around diagnoses, orders, advice, but it's easy. Yes, agreed. And I knew that. That's YouTube for you. Tommy does have a hard time, I think, understanding my sarcasm. A lot of people do. A lot of men do. Come on. Telling Jeff to fly to Australia to get your Uggs is totally rational. He better be on a plane right now. God dang it. You were not hateful. You became firm and you needed to be firm. It's healthy to stick up for yourself. Guys, that's the main thing. I stuck up for myself, and that is not something I typically do. And that's if I took anything away from last night, that was the glory for me. I should have slept better on that. I don't think Tommy wanted you to know. He's embarrassed about it. He should have trusted you a little more to tell you. Yes. And there's plenty of things I should have done with Tommy too. Like that was the thing is he for a minute was kind of veering towards it's my fault. And I was like, let's not do that. Also, I don't like to do that. Like that's the victim thing that falls under the category of the victim thing. Like, well, it's my fault. Now I know that he was being very sweet about it, but it's like, yeah, see, labeling it is the same thing as me going, I am this way because my father, when I was 6, who gives a shit? The point is you are this way. Let's just fix it. Let's find a way to fix it. I don't need someone to be like, it's my fault. Okay, who cares whose fault it is? Let's fix it. Let's just fix it. Let's work through it. And I don't know if Tommy and I have the ability to do that. Time will tell. Anita, you're evolving so beautifully and gracefully through. Just imagine who you'll be in another year. I hope for that, girl. That's my biggest goal. Thank you, simple lady. Daria, I love you, girl. Brian Bolin, see? Okay. I don't have that trigger. My trigger is fly at time. I can't control it. And when it flies, I'm looking for the door. So Tommy has that trigger too. I don't ever experience that. I can't think of one time where I was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Like he was doing that with me over the phone. Tommy and I were having a regular conversation. Nothing at all. We were talking about me flying there. We were talking about his cardiology appointment. All of a sudden, dude had a mental snap. Okay. Now I understand because he broke it down for us last night. He never broke it down for me before that. Literally, we're on the phone. I'm chatting. I'm talking. It's all normal. He's like, I got to get out of here. Like he just freaked out. And he got kind of mad at me. But I don't think he was mad at me. I took it as mad at me. And I was like, whoa, what? What? I was like, what do you mean? What's going on? I was like, what happened in the last 30 seconds? I'm like trying to figure it out. And he's like, you're not listening to me. I have to get out of here. And I had never heard that. I wasn't prepared. He'd never broken that down before. So it was just a miscommunication, a misunderstanding, but it hurt my feelings. And I guess I took it personally. Kelly B, welcome, girl. Yeah, I like that. I was very happily surprised you didn't roll over. You did good. Thank you, because it's my MO to just roll over. Yeah, that's totally the truth. Your thought process is still adjusting from Scientology to think how the rest of us fools out here think. Yeah, I mean, it's the truth, Ken Cole. You were in Scientology for decades. Look at you jumping into therapy where Scientology demonized. Yes, getting help and they could fuck with you if they wanted to, could stay afraid and try to fix. Yes. Thank you, Daria. It's true. Mickey's mom, been watching you for a while and you're amazing. I think you expressed yourself wonderfully. Thank you. That would have thrown anyone. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Understandable. I just didn't know. That's why I looked Tommy in the eye last night and I said, if you had have I'm adaptable, brother. Like if I'd have known that, I would have respected it. I would have responded differently. I would have helped you. I was in mid conversation about a flight to Phoenix and you had a breakdown, which everybody has breakdowns. It's not that's not the point of the conversation. I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what that meant. He was talking about relapsing all of a sudden and I was like, "What? What? Like what's happening? What just happened?" It did. It really hurt my feelings. And I still don't think he really fully gets that. I don't think he gets that part. I think he's too stuck in the background of it and why he does that and where it comes from. And addicts are the only people that get it. And he only can date an addict because an addict is the only type of person that's going to really understand that. I don't think he sees it through my eyes. And I don't think he tried to. I think he's just trying to explain to me, like, here, that's why I did what I did. Okay, but do you understand why I reacted the way I did? Because I felt like he took a little bit of offense to me not responding by like, "Oh my god, okay, go, 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 whatever you need to do." I didn't know how to handle that. I didn't know. Panic attacks are hard to control. I understand. Yeah, Caroline. I mean, I get it, but like he is a 53-year-old man. He should have explained himself in the moment. I agree. But, should have. I mean, I don't want to sit here and judge Tommy. I got my own problems, but it was just a simple misunderstanding. It was a simple breakdown of communication. And I don't know that we're going to come back from it. I don't know that we want to, honestly. He hasn't reached out to me. I haven't reached out to him. Like, you're going to have to put effort into a relationship, into a friendship. You're going to have to really rebuild that trust and care to do it. I ain't seeing it. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. Tina talks. I don't think Tommy was totally honest with himself. Maybe. I don't know. But he can't fix it. That's right. That's absolutely true. Yes, I agree with this part. I like you and Tommy, just two real people going through real things. Reese and Tommy, like they're just like us. Yep. I like that too about us. That's what I like most about Tommy and I doing a show together. Did he freak out? He needed to run somewhere, or did he try to get you to stop talking to him? Both, Blake. He was like freaked out and said, like, I gotta get out of here. It just happened on a dime. It happened so fast. Literally was talking about my flight and and so I'm literally reeling and I was like, what? I was like, what just happened? What, wait. I was like trying to ground him. I was like, hold up. And he's like flailing to get out, literally. And I was like, wait, stop, hold on. What just happened? I was trying to understand what was going on. And I think he hung up on me actually. I was like, okay. I said, okay, take care. I don't, and he hung up. So I think it was more of a misunderstanding on my part, but had I known or had experience with that or known that was the case, I would have handled it differently. And that's on me, guys. That's my fault. And I think I hurt Tommy's feelings by not understanding. That's on me. He hurt my feelings because I didn't understand what happened. I hurt his feelings by not going, Reese, shut your mouth and let him go. That's what he wanted me to do, but I didn't understand. That's all. How hard was it for you to decide? Very hard to go into therapy. It took me a long time. Yes, Brian Lucas, you're right. As an addict, over explaining is something you have to do. He knows better. Well, I don't know, Ellen. And you can't explain it when you're in it. I understand that, Brian. I don't fault him for that. Thank you, Kelly B. As somebody who dealt with an opioid problem, he needs to do a lot more work. That is still addict behavior. Dry drunk, I believe, is the term. Dealing with it in the moment is the whole point. Interesting, Brent. Actually, I could see that. That makes sense. Dealing with it in the moment, like training yourself instead of flailing and having to leave, like trying to actually deal with it. But I can't fault the guy for that. Everybody has. It's hard for me because I don't have breakdown snaps like that. I can't think of a time where I was like, I can't talk to anybody. I have to get out of here. Like, that's probably a drug related history reaction, I'm guessing. Now, I did drugs, but I don't have those kind of panic attacks. I have probably breakdowns when Jeff and I start screaming match at each other. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm more like, I can't feel this anymore. You are draining me. That's probably the closest I get to it, but I'm still aware enough to be like, look you in the eye and go, I'm not doing this with you anymore. Like, it's got to stop. You're spitting on my glasses. That's different. I don't know. So I can't understand still because all I can do is try to understand. And like I told Tommy, I meant this. I'm adaptable. Like, explain it to me to where I get it, and I will be your best friend. That's all. Real friendships are work. And I've never had a real friendship, human. So that probably has a lot to do with it. Maisie, I'm late. I'm so way behind. I was proud of you last night. The amount of personal growth since your first live is astounding. Thank you so much. I needed to hear that. And I really appreciate that, Maisie. Thank you for your super chat, babe. That means the world. Thank you. Yes, he went into fight or flight. We all do it, guys. It was a panic attack. We all do it. Nobody's going to fault Tommy for that. It's very sad. I feel bad for the guy. I feel bad for the way I handled it. No, Brianna, it had nothing to do with me. He said it didn't. It had nothing to do with what I said or what I did. He said just some spark went off in his brain and he had to get the F out of there. That's how he broke it down for me. I don't know what caused it. Tommy's a little left up in the head. Who isn't? Robin, to play devil's advocate, maybe he was scared by your caring for him. The last two women he cared about led him back to drugs. He may have triggered by a strong woman who wanted to rush to his side. I think that could be true too. I think that he fears a lot of that, like entering into something with a woman. I think he's got a lot of fear there, as he should, right? Like he's been burned quite a bit. I understand that. That part I really have a big heart about. I understand that. I would like to help him with that. But he would have to want my help. I am not going to push myself on him ever, ever. You're right, Paula Puffer. You're Reese, not Tommy. Tommy owns himself. And he said that last night, didn't he? I agree with that too. He's been driving the lifeboat for a long time. I hope he decides to let someone else take some shifts. I agree. I think the dude needs a little bit of a break. Ellen Gomez, no matter what, babe, I'm proud of you. Thank you, Ellen. Susie, such a hard topic. I grew up around addicts. It's a different language. Yeah, recovery too. In recovery, it's almost an obsession, a constant, though to stay sober, it's a miserable thing. I'm sure it's miserable. And that's the problem. I grew up with all kinds of other stuff too. And I was trying to say that last night. Dude has so much baggage and trauma. I've got so much baggage and trauma. They're very different sets of baggage and trauma, but they collide. And I don't know that we are strong enough to weather that. I don't know. I don't know that it would take a lot of work. And I'm not sure either one of us want to put the work in. I'm not defending Tommy nor you, just saying all the noise from the outside is not helping. Agreed. And the last thing too, guys, I want to be responsible for is Tommy getting shitty emails from people, which he said he was. I wasn't getting those emails, but he was saying he's a home wrecker, all that stupid shit. And then the other thing, I don't want to be responsible for him feeling like he wants to relapse. I don't typically have that kind of an effect on somebody. And I told him that. I said, pretty sure with my track record, I don't like drive men to want to drink or want to do things. And I'm not starting with you. Like, if this is my effect on you, then I don't want to be in your life to save you. I don't want to create pain for him. I don't want to make people come in droves and attack him Like, if that's what my friendship brings to the table, I'll be the first one to back out. I am not going to get that man any more hurt. He's been through enough hurt. You were very patient with Tommy. All you can do is be supportive as much as he lets you. Yes. And I'm going to let him drive the boat. No pun intended. I am not reaching out. Like, I'm going to let him reach out to me. I don't want to trigger or push any boundaries with him. I don't want to do it. Thank you, human. I see you starting to choose easeful people that match your values as you continue this blossoming. Everyone has a special place in my heart, but I will not call everyone a friend. That's good, Daria. Yes. He was scared of someone showing him he matters, that he is worth traveling to. That could be. I mean, that could be, guys. He didn't ever say that, so I don't know. The other thing I want to say, Christina, hey, Reese, just a long-time lurker. Nice. I really appreciate how you don't shy away from uncomfortable issues and openly talk about things that bother you. It's refreshing and impactful. Christina, you're gorgeous, by the way, girl. Thank you for your super chat and the words. That is really kind. And you're right. I really don't shy away from that stuff. And I don't want to. I'm in my element talking about this stuff. So Christina, thank you. Susie, he shared that he hadn't been given his med that helps with withdrawal. It's like nails on the scratchboard, can't contain his pain. It's hard. Yes, Susie. And that is sad. That is really sad. Guys, I honestly think it had nothing to do with me and Tommy. I think me and Tommy, probably this would have never happened if he'd taken his med, if he hadn't just gotten out of the hospital, he was lacking sleep. I think it was just the wrong place at the wrong time. To be honest, the more I think about it, the more I think it was a truly like bad combination of a situation. I don't think that would have happened. I don't think he would have wrong targeted me. I think I just happened to be on the phone with him at the wrong time. That's what I think. He claims to be a great communicator, but fell short in this situation. I don't know. I think he held his own really well. Thank you, Mama Craven. Yes, but are we willing to go there? I don't talk to him offline anymore. Glassfuse Muse, I haven't seen you for a minute. I think you two need to work out your friendship offline. The chat is muddying the situation for sure. Sure did last night. Yeah, you're not responsible for anything Tommy's going through. Tommy's a grown man, can defend himself. He should not have been put in that position to be attacked. I know, but I do tend to take on other people's problems. Not you. I understand why it feels that way. Love you. Susie, I love you too. Thank you for your super chats, babe. Trying to understand how he thinks will not work. His brain has been damaged. Too many things can overstimulate. This is all about his health, nothing about you. I think you're right, Dana. Yes, Shelly, it was a perfect storm. But I want to say something. Love you too, Brian Bowen. Yes, Jilbo. I want to say something because I just remembered I'm kind of centering myself now. Lisa, I think he backed off too. You did tell him several times not about going our separate ways. Yeah, and maybe it's best that he backs off and I back off. Guys, this may not turn into anything. We may end up not speaking anymore. Such is life. Please don't feel hurt or offended. Sobriety always has to come first. Clearly, Tommy didn't explain well. Only addicts truly understand each other. Yes, he said that. Others can only come close going to keep my mouth shut now. Yes, Lisa. No, I appreciate you saying that. That is something he pointed out. Like, that's why he feels like he's only going to be able to have a relationship with an addict. Like, because I will never fully understand that. Other people will never fully understand that. And he's probably right. He knows himself best, guys. He's not a liar. Yeah, thank you, Nothing But Love. Thank you, Shelly. Oh, I'm sorry, Glassfuse Muse. I did know that about your husband. God, I'm sorry, babe. So I do want to say something that came up in therapy today. It made me think of it, and it made me very sad. J&C Orobano, Reese, you are so strong. So strong. And Tommy has many Achilles heel. I am subscribed to you both of you for different reasons. You both think with different parts of your brains. Both you need. Yes, that's a good point. That's a good point. I like that, actually. Thank you. I love that, Daria. You were meditating, and I'm one of the people who popped into your space. I felt this joy and love in my chest, heart for you, and whatever you were. I love that, Daria. We have a connection, don't we? Thank you for saying that. Um, I want to say this, but I tend to get myself into trouble whenever I do stuff like this. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't know. Hopefully Chow Yun Smut's not in here. She doesn't like that saying. I watched some of her live last night. I've always felt the last thing I need is someone who thinks like an addict. I'm an addict and neurodivergent, and my girl is not an addict and neurotypical. She grounds me. I like that. Well, people know what they need. And, Tommy may, hey, Kay Thompson, Tommy clearly knows. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to question Tommy. He knows himself. That man is grounded. He knows himself. You would spin out together. Yeah. Thank you, Lori Plays. So my therapist asked me, I forgot about this until just now. Let's not worry about Tommy. He'll be okay. As a big boy, he's a big boy. He knows you love him. So true, Shelley. He does. And I would say, by the way, everything I'm saying right now to his face. There's nothing like, I hope nobody reaches out to him after this and says, did you know Reese said everything I'm saying? I would say right in front of Tommy. You get into trouble because you're putting yourself 100% online. We can all put you into trouble if we choose to wag our finger at you from this hiding place. Yeah. I don't really care. I'm pretty used to this channel at this point. And it's not a bad thing what I'm about to say. It's not a bad thing at all. It was a place of love, and he adores you, Reese. I think he used to, and that's okay. Feelings change, guys. I don't know. Shelly, maybe he does. I don't want to reject that. I don't know. I don't hear from him anymore, and I haven't heard from him today, I guess I should say. And that is Tommy's taken space, and I think he should. I would say don't give up on each other over this misunderstanding. You both need patience and understanding in a friendship. Christina, you're right. So my therapist asked me today, I give him the breakdown about Tommy. I give him as much as I can in like the last couple of weeks talking about him. And he said, what was his question? He said, what was it that you were trying to get out of this friendship? What was it that you were trying to get out of this relationship? What did he give to you? He said, clearly you really liked this person. You clearly clicked with him, right? I said, oh yeah, big time. Like, you guys know it. You felt it on screen. It was intense. And yeah, Nerdosaurus, Jules, I agree. Thank you, Glassfuse Muse. So he asked me, and I like questions like that because it's like a project in and of itself, right? Was there an attraction? Yeah. I mean, physically, is that what you're asking me? I don't know about, I mean, I don't mean sexually, but like a strong attraction like I felt with Fred. He understood me, I thought. I kind of feel wrong about that now, but there were a few lives I did with Tommy where I was like, God, this is a good feeling. I felt high. Like I felt like I was climbing. There was something about him. And people don't think people haven't like a boyfriend. No, it wasn't like that. A soul attraction. Yes. Chaotic. Yes. A soul attraction. So many people saw it too. I know you guys did because I have gotten so many private messages of people saying, I love you with Aaron. I love you with Sterling. But something about you and Tommy is like the thickness of that strength between the two of you. Like it's palpable. It's strong and you can feel it. And I knew exactly what they meant. Where is Jeff going? I don't know. Yeah. Now I look back on it. I'm like, that could have just been, I don't know what that really meant, but I'm going to choose to believe it was real. Okay. And so he said, what did you, oh, I love that. You and Tommy are both flawsome. You both embrace your flaws and that you are still awesome regardless. Yes. I felt safe with the guy. You two, yes, Brian, you two clicked really hard. That doesn't happen often. Okay, so you guys agree with me on that. I'm not good at talking out issues with anyone. I learned so much listening to two of you last night. I love that. I hope you continue your friendship and lives together. Love you both. Thank you. Thank you. I hope for that too, guys. Just so you know, I am rooting for us. I just don't know if it's going to make it. And if it doesn't, at least I can be thankful that I had it. That's how I feel about Fred. Fred died way too soon. There's nothing I can do about that other than remember what I had with him, be thankful for what I had and for what the gifts that he gave me, right? Tommy's the same way. Yes, it was very authentic between the two of us. So my point is, what did I say to my therapist when he asked me that? I took a minute to think about it, and what did I get from him? What did I want from him? What was it that was so special? Basically, is what he was saying, and I got really emotional. Huxley, too loud. Oh, he's yelling at Jeff. Jeff is leaving for the airport. Jeff's going to get those Uggs. That's right. He better get me more than one pair if he's going to go all the way there. Becky Gifford, first comment. I am hooked on you like vanilla ice cream. I was so uncomfortable last night. It felt like the lifeboat, but I left a lifeboat. I was leaving you. Stuck to the end. Thank you for helping us heal today. Becky, I love that. Thank you for coming out and commenting, girl. Paula, soul attraction is a good description. Your connection was real, and he was able to explain some things for you that no one. Yes, that's the other thing I said to my therapist. I said he was able to put things into a perspective for me. Thank you, Ellen. That no one has ever done. And I gave the example of that night with Tommy before New Year's Eve, where he was breaking down with my dad. Remember that? And I was just like hanging on to his every word. We all were. And remember, he was saying, not everybody's your father. So I gave that to my therapist, and my therapist was like, okay, yeah, I could see that. And I said, that's just one example. That's one example of what he's done for me, the gifts he's given me. Now, I don't know if I've given gifts back to him. He may not feel that way. If you noticed last night, and many times, I said over and over and over, I love you. I think you're amazing. He never said any of that back to me, by the way. So maybe, I feel it more from him than he feels it from me, and that's okay. He didn't really say his feelings for me. I kept pouring my feelings over the coals for him, but I do that with everybody. Maybe he doesn't do that. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It's not a tit for tat. Anyway, the point is, what did I say to my therapist when I answered this? And I said, I'm going to give you an answer. I thought about it. Yeah, sassy savage. True. Guys, if we don't make it out of this, Tommy and I, no harm, no foul. I'll love the guy forever, and he gave me some amazing gifts. I don't what Scientologists call it. This is a Scientology thing where they say, I don't have a must have on it. It's weird, but we say that a lot. Because I still feel like one, because I know everything and it hasn't unlearned out of my head. But Scientologists will say, I don't have a must have on it, meaning you don't have to, you're not stuck in the idea of like, this has to go this way. I feel that way about Tommy. I don't have a must have on him. If he goes his own way, I will be thankful forever for what he did for me, which was a lot. Yeah, Yvonne, I know. Okay, TDK for life. So anyway, let me just give you my answer, because my answer was it came from an organic place, and it was one of those things where I was like, wow, I didn't even really realize that. So he said, what did you get from Tommy? What was it that you got? What is it that you're wanting from him? And I said, bye, Daria. I love you, girl. I said, you know what it is? You know what it is about him? And this made me sad. And I don't want to go too far on this. Thank you, Laura. Tommy reminds me a lot of Fred. Okay. He reminds me a lot of Fred. He lets me be me. He doesn't necessarily understand everything that comes out of my mouth, but he's very accepting and very loving of it anyway. He doesn't. He doesn't correct me. He doesn't tell me I'm wrong. He doesn't tell me. He's very accepting. Judge, yeah. I haven't experienced that in a long time. I almost forgot what it was like for a man to talk to me that way. And the person that I live with now, out of love, they believe it's out of love, corrects me all the time. And doesn't accept me for who I am. And has a real problem with where I came from. And is constantly trying to get me to see the light on that and change me and erase that background somehow. And it hurts every time. And it's every day. And I think I am so used to it at this point. I'm so used to, well, that's because you are this way, because you came from a cult and you don't understand right from wrong, and you don't know the world, and you don't know life, and you don't know people. It's out of love, I promise you. Jeff is not being mean, but it's what he believes to be the right thing. And I have told the man over and over and over, please don't do that to me. It doesn't work for me. It's not what I need to hear. And he says, you do need to hear it. And I'll never stop correcting you, because you need to hear when you're doing wrong. It's not right. It's not my language. It's not how you fix me. It's not how you talk to me. It doesn't get through to me when you talk to me that way. When that starts happening, I check out. And I don't even fight for myself anymore. I've stopped doing that. I just can't handle it anymore. It just wears me down. So instead, I just go, okay, you're right. I'll change. I'll stop. I'll do whatever the fuck you want me to do. Just please, just okay. Heard ya. Got it. And that's not healthy either. But prior to that, I would say, I don't do that. Don't tell me I'm doing that. I just don't fight for myself anymore about it. I just can't. I don't have it in me. I don't have that kind of energy anymore. So, love you, Lisa. And that is not throwing him under the bus, by the way. It's his love language. That's how he thinks he's going to fix me, guys. It's not out of meanness before everybody freaks out. It's not. It's just what he believes is the right right way of dealing with me. He thinks that's how you deal with me, and it couldn't be more incorrect. And I'm so tired of it. And I didn't realize I was tired of it until my therapist asked me that question today. And I never even looked at it until my therapist asked me that question today. You must love in a way that the person you love feels free. Yes, Atkins in Texas. That's beautiful, by the way. Thank you. So when he asked me that question today, and I thought about it, and I thought, what is it that I want out of Tommy? What is it that Tommy did for me? What was it? It was that. I wish Tommy could see, because he thinks of himself as broken. And I think of me as broken. But I don't think we are. I wish that he could see what I see. And I texted this to him once. I said, I think you have a lot of gifts. And I mean that. He somehow was able to penetrate to my heart. He talked to me in a way that I understood, and that I didn't feel like I had to fight. I didn't feel like I had to defend myself. I didn't feel like I had to go, that's not who I am. You're wrong. That's not me. He understood, and he listened, and he didn't correct. Now, a lot of men can probably do that, but I only am around one all the time. And fuck. Thank you, Ellen. So I felt like Tommy really kind of accepted and understood, for the most part, who I was. And I wish I could have done that back for him. And I think I fucked that up. I don't think that, I think that I could not do that back for him. And I hope that he meets somebody who can do that for him, because he really deserves that. Yeah. Yeah, he can give, but he can't really receive. No, I know. I wish Tommy could hear what we were saying right now, because I wish I would like to communicate that to him. I think he should know that. Thank you, Laura. I've been married 3 times, Ed's, and it wasn't until I found unconditional love that I was truly happy. I grew up feeling I was never good enough and being shouted at and treated like I was stupid. You are perfect and you are a blessing. Thank you, Laura. I love you too, Susie. Thank you for saying that. Thank you, Melissa. Can one of my mods post the email address, please? It's been a rough week. You know, I just didn't. Sometimes I fucking hate myself. Sometimes I just say shit that I'm just like, no wonder you don't have any fucking friends. I just feel like I chase people away. Thank you, Chaotic Bleach. I love you, girl. You guys know what I mean. I definitely consider you all friends. I just get mad at myself. My behavior bothers me a lot. Thank you, Chaotic Bleach. I think I'm just fucking tired of it. I think I'm really tired of it. And it's not Jeff's fault. I just want to point that out right now. It's not his fault. It's the way his love language is. But it wears me out. And I'm tired of it. And I don't know what to do about it. It's not going to change. And I'm really fucking sick of being told. Ken Cole, because I feel like I chase people away. I'm too harsh. It's a combination of things, but too much. I'm just too much. Thank you for your super chat and for saying that. I worry about my future here, because I know where I stand, and I know what I'm going to be up against. And I know sometimes I just don't have it in me to, wow, I haven't seen you for a long time. Wow, that's amazing. I introduced my boyfriend to you the other day and I told him if he wanted to understand me better, he should watch you because we are the same. I love that, babe. Thank you for your super chat. Yeah, Brent, that's the hard part. Um, I just, uh, I, I'm not looking forward to whatever is coming, and therefore I just hide my head in the sand because I don't know what I'm going to be up against. So I, Rachel, it's not going to change, babe. Babe, you're ready to bloom and blossom. You're being drowned in the rain. You need sunshine and support. Thank you, honey in the rock. That's a nice thing to say. And I meant this, Rachel. Rachel Sandy, it's not going to change. Reese, we love you and you are amazing. I look forward to listening and hearing you every day. You keep me going in this crazy life. Thank you for being so vulnerable. Thank you, Rachel Harmon. I love you, girl. You know I do. And Shar, don't think I forgot. Oh, Barbara, you're not just loved, you are adored. Thank you, babe. That's huge. You don't need to super chat me that much, though. I love you, Barbara. You don't have to do that. Just my future, Brent. Just what it's. No, Olivia. No. Love you, Amy. Thank you guys for listening. Sorry I'm being a downer. Oh my God, I haven't seen you. I love you, Liz. Liz, I want to have you on for game night. Lisa, being sober is not miserable. Also, outside people and experience does not make a person relapse. The disease tells you to use. Yeah, I believe that, Lisa. I can try to understand that. Thank you for super chatting me. No, Kellyanne Bronx. Melissa, love yourself first. Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. I know I'm not alone. I feel you guys all the time. You're the first thing I think of when I get up. You're the last thing I think of when I go to bed at night. It's my reaction to those issues as well. Call it Scarlett O'Hara's strat. I'll worry about that tomorrow. Yeah. Well, that's what I titled my video yesterday. And I mean that. I tell myself that all the time. Like when I do have a fight or things go chaotic, I just think in my head, I'm like, well, one day I'll be fine with that. Like I just try to go, it's okay. One day I'll be fine with that. I just try to, yeah, I can't deal with stuff anymore because it's not going to change. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. This is it, guys. This is as good as it gets. It's not going to change. You have changed so much. I wish Chef would embrace the change and see how amazing you and your flaws. Yeah. Freedom is needed in a relationship. Love you. Thank you, Tony Suter. My husband used to use tough love to get me to lose weight. Oh, fuck no. And I could never make him understand it was not motivating to me. I wish we could all hug you through this. Thank you. And thank you for your super chat. And that would be where I drew the line. Thank you, witchy woman. Yeah. You get to where you can't stuff it down anymore. Therapy's not really an option, guys. Kim Reddy, Reese, I never comment. I wish I had a friend like you. Never apologize for being who you are. Kim, thank you. Don't comment. I don't recognize you. Thank you. That's huge. Thank you for your super chat. Whatever you're up against, we have your back. Thank you, Dawn. Love you, Hef. All I can think are Hef, your picture you posted in the group was so funny. I don't know if he can see the change in me, Sandra. We don't really talk that much anymore. You know, this channel has changed so much in my life. Things are moving at a fast pace. I wish you knew how special you are. I will be here for you always. You're never going to be alone. We are going to be here for your future. Thank you, nothing but love. Jilbo, 100%. I know what that means. I know you, Jilbo. Thank you. Fancy Nancy, thank you for your super sticker, babe. Don't forget, you're riding that hormone dragon. But this is a long time thing, guys. It's been a long time coming. Lisa, sorry I didn't keep my mouth shut. What do you mean? Don't ever keep your mouth shut. That's not what this channel is for, girl. This isn't a nature channel. We're here to talk. Broken, you were a little much in the chat last night. Are you here to be nice? Tommy explained to you why he was feeling like relapsing. It had nothing to do with you. Correct. In his mind, he has explained and apologized. You are the one not hearing him. Thank you, Broken. Thanks for your time. I think my therapist, Naomi, thinks this is a great thing for me. He thinks my channel, he told me today, my therapist said today, he goes, I can't believe the growth in you. Same thing you guys are saying. He said he's really impressed. He said he thinks it's so therapeutic. He loves how you guys interact with me and I interact with you. No, he's not against it at all. He thinks it's fantastic. Yeah. I don't want to go too far into it, but I think you guys get the gist. But anyway, I do want to say I wish Tommy could have seen this because I would like him to know that. I want him to know what I said tonight about him because I meant it. No, Susan, that's not a thing. Love you, Armine. Yeah, I'm just rapidly seeing things newly and changing, and it's hard to do that. I'm going to leave it at that. Holding the space, Reese, took me 12 years, but I left it behind. You can do it too. You know you can. I know you can. Believe in you. And thank you. Guys, I don't want to go there right now. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Cat T. We all have the right to our own feelings, but I disagree that you can't keep friends and chase everyone away. You have to be 18. You have be 18K with 800 watching because we adore you. I find your honesty refreshing. Thank you. Thank you, Cat T. Thank you for your super chat. You're right. Oh, Melissa, guys, it's our doctor friend. Everybody be quiet. Reese, you are not too harsh. You are honest and true. You've drawn me in, and all I see is love and honesty and truth. Melissa, that's coming from you guys. She went to Harvard, Stanford, and Yale. She's a bit of a celeb in her own circle. So, Melissa, thank you so much. I love you, girl. Thank you for your super chat. Lenny B in Tennessee. That's cute. So sorry you're hurting. I wish I could be as vulnerable as you are. I want to be you when I grow up. Love you, Reese. Start a YouTube channel, Lenny. It's free. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat. Jolie, cute name. Do you realize how brave you are? You show up every day and let us all into your life. You help me to not only the one who thinks like you. Yeah, I'm guessing others feel the very same way. Thank you, Jolie. That's a nice thing to say. Lori, back at you, babe. Love you. Dr. Melissa's in the house. I love Dr. Melissa. Shar, can you post your comment again? I'm ready to talk about that. Hot Mess Express, you're absolutely right. Here's the thing, Reese. Let's break it down. People should grow and change throughout their lives. It's necessary. Your partner either grows with you or you grow apart. Dawn, I'm sorry I made you cry. I miss Fred. Mary, she says everything we are too scared to. It's a talent and a gift. I don't know about that, but thank you. I'm just, I've always been very open in this world. Love you, Big Z. Love you a lot. Shar, where are you, girl? My therapist asked me that today, too. He said, do you ever cry? Or, yeah, show emotion or something. I said, I cry every day, dude. He said, you do? Because I never cry in therapy. And I say, I cry all the time. And he said, how do you feel after you cry? Do you feel drained? Do you feel tired? Do you feel have a headache? I said, no, I always feel refreshed. I feel good. I feel like I learned something new about myself. I feel like there was a missing piece that's been found. And he said, that's good. He said, that's really good then. He said, you cry on your channel? I said, fucking floods of tears, brother. Floods of it. Hugs, Reese. We all love you. Please have some enchiladas on me. Caroline, in the moment. That's amazing. Thank you, babe. That sounds good, doesn't it? I want Dr. Melissa on a live with us too to have some cooter talk. Okay. Shar, there's a post on Facebook group regarding purchasing Reese's solo balcony. Okay. The reason I didn't want to talk about this is, one, I don't want to promote people paying for me. Shar, I think I told you I think that's amazing. I'm so touched and moved by it. But you guys know I don't really do charity. Like, I don't want to put that on others. I guess Shar wants me to talk about it. I'm not real hip on talking about it because I don't want to put that. Thank you, Susie. Oh, Shar posted, but it disappeared. Apparently a few of you have put in the Facebook group about like putting some money toward the cruise for me. Guys, I'm going to figure out how to pay for that. That was never intended to get people to help with that. People apparently already have helped, and I want to say thank you. I don't want to reject your help, but I also want to say that's not necessary. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. I want to go on the cruise. Nothing but love. Of course they do. Thank you. Nothing but love. But really, guys, I just appreciate your friendships. I've always said that. I've always said this is not about super chats. This isn't about Venmo and collecting. It's not, and it never will be. That's not important to me. I hope one day I can make a living on YouTube with ads and things like that, maybe a sponsorship, but it's not coming from you guys, and I will never ask for that. But thank you. I want to say thank you. I want to preface it though by saying I would never expect it. Shar, thank you for doing this. I think it's very kind. Joe Virus, I love you. Nobody expects that out of you guys ever. Sharon, is Jeff jealous of your channel? I don't know. I don't think so. I know, Shar. She says, we know it's not that about that for you. Guys, I really want to go on this cruise with you because good Lord, Broken. Tommy loves you and you keep saying, well, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm glad that you got that off your chest. Thank you. I hate to see you hurting. It's not charity when we do it by choice without you asking. Take it as love. We can't show you love in person, so please enjoy the trip. Thank you, Brent. Again, guys, lots of kindness. I appreciate it. Human, you're not in our Facebook group? Get in there. It's a lot of fun. There's a ton of people in there now. It's almost like 2,000 people. Kathy Ann, are you still in here? Or Lori, can you post a Facebook group? Guys, speaking of the damn Facebook group, there's a ton of people waiting to be approved. You've got to answer the questions. You've got to answer. There's 4 questions. They will not let you in. Yeah, Reese's PCs, but can you post the link? That's the name of the group. I know, Shar. That's going to be a real task in and of itself. I know. I'm trying to figure it out. You're funny, Bunny. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Make that my new name. Here we go. Kathy Ann posted the link. Okay, good. Naomi Hales. If I could afford it, I would, but because I can't, I come here and tell you I love you. I don't feel you love me any less. Naomi, bingo. This is never and never will be, never was, never will be about money or anything, guys. It just isn't. That's not why I'm here. The connection and the realness and the friendships is why I'm here. And anybody that knows me knows that. I don't know if I saw your post about Megs. Looks like a fan has an unhealthy obsession with Tommy. I think there's a few of those. They were showing rearing their ugly heads last night, trying to eat me alive in his chat, and I wasn't having it. Off topic, but Taylor Swift was wearing same sweater you wore on the live. What? No way. Oh God, speaking of that sweater, do you guys, who wants the hearts sweater? Everybody freaked out last night, that hearts sweater I was wearing. She ordered, I think, 7 or 8 more, and they come in on Thursday. She's going to try to get more than that, but that's how many are coming in Thursday. If you guys want that damn sweater, please. Taylor copied Reese. Guys, I don't know what you're talking about. How do you sign up for the cruise? I have no idea. Thank you, Bo. Britt, it's coming in Thursday, girl. Coming in hot. Get it. Chaotic Bleach. Did you get that sweater? Laura, get the sweater. It is a cute sweater, isn't it? It is a cute sweater. I don't wear it. I wore it last night, and I was kind of glad I did. It's cute. Kathy Ann, Hearts cardigan. There it is. It is cute. And I was thinking that's cute for Valentine's Day. Yeah, Ken Cole, Reese not only declared, but setting trends too. I like that. Shar, I can't say thank you enough for doing that. But I just feel awkward about it. I don't want to promote that. I don't want to push it. I love you guys. Anybody who gave to it or has given to it or any of that, I appreciate it. But please know, I was going to figure it out on my own, guys. I've been doing it since 1984. I was going to figure it out and come up with the money if I can come up with the money. But I appreciate you guys helping me. I think that is just, it's unbelievably kind. Thank you. I love that cheerleader sweater too. V, get the sweater. Guys, get the sweater. There's only going to be 7 or 8 of them. Yeah, I feel awkward about it. I've always felt awkward, Char, on my channel about any kind of money, donations. People do it if they want to, but I am never going to promote that. It's not why I'm here. You have to wait till Thursday, Fancy Nancy, my boss said. Let me double check that text, actually. Let me just double check. There she is. Okay, 7 added. Hi, vendor hasn't returned my call yet. Wondering if they are out for the holiday. I've added 7. We are getting in Thursday's shipment to the website, and those are available to be ordered. Whenever I do hear back from them, I'll add more quantities if they have them. That's it. That little heart sweater. Susie, it's sold out till Thursday. She's got 7 coming in. We want to go Carnival gift card route instead of super chats. YouTube takes 30%. Yeah, Aaron told me too. He said, if people do want to give toward that, just give them your Venmo and PayPal because YouTube takes 30%. So you can do it that way, or you can do Venmo or PayPal. I don't really, again, I don't promote that. Kay Thompson, you can't type. It is one size fits all, and it would fit everybody. I mean, I would say it'll probably fit up to like a size 20. Does anybody in LA need free house plants? Ask Sterling. Oh, good. You answered the 4 questions. Reese, where did you get that jacket? Anthropology. I hid it in the sale. Oh, Abigail, even if you don't recognize yourself as God's child, you are. He has placed you where you need to be at this moment for a reason. Trust that he is working everything out for your good. I'm not pressuring. No, I don't feel pressured. I think that's beautiful. I love it when people say things like that. I'm not against the idea of God. I just don't have a relationship with God. But when you put it like that, I think that's a beautiful thing. Thank you for your super chat too, Abigail. Susie Rat, we need to get enchiladas when you come to Seattle. Feeling it, girl. Somebody is going to put together when I come to Seattle in a few weeks, like a 1 or 2 nights where we can all get together. We're going to do that. So I hope some of you come. Reese, I don't want to take any money. Me, ain't too proud to beg. I love Hot Mess Express. Oh yeah, Anne, will Lady Co have cruise clothes in the future? You better believe it, girl. Then that's not a one size fits all. Well, yeah. I mean, whatever is a one size fits all, to be honest. Mama Craven, Anthropology, babe. The brand is Peppa Loves. Pepaloves. You can probably find it on Cinderella, thank you. You can probably find it on Poshmark. I get it. People want to help you, let them. I understand. I'm not rejecting it. I'm just not going to um not going to not here to collect. Just let everyone know is I bought the heart sweater and it's my new fave. I'm about 20 pounds bigger than Reese and fits great, even extra room. Yeah, it's good. It's a generously sized sweater. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for your super chat. It is a very cute sweater. Tisha Trim, your request. You didn't answer the 4 questions. I'm almost positive. Let me just take a look while we're here. Oh my God. Look at my nephew. Look at my sister's little boy out in the snow today in Tennessee. That's so cute. All right, let's see. Natalie Mills, you didn't answer any of the questions and you just tried to join a minute ago. So you're not going to get approved, Natalie, and I want you in there. Kim Goss Lambert, you answered 1 question. You did not answer the other 3. You will not get approved. Karen Herb, you answered the questions. You're in. Kim Stewart, 4 minutes ago, you answered 0 questions, Kim. 5 minutes ago, Joanne, you answered all the questions. I just approved you. LA, Park Bench, approved. Donna is approved. Jeanette Strong, you are approved. Mary Husky, approved. Fancy Pants Nancy, you're approved. Rachel Sandy, I just talked to you. You're approved. Paula Gleason, you answered the questions. V. McWilliams, you didn't answer the questions, but I know who you are, so I'm going to approve you. And I'm going to get yelled at by Lori right now. Lori, I did it. I broke the rules. Amy Ferguson, you are approved. Jennifer Reed Evans, you didn't answer all the questions, Jennifer. Sandra McKenna, you're in. I didn't know you weren't a part of that group. You're in. Okay, so we've got like 7 people right now. You got to go back in and answer those questions. When are Aaron and I getting together again? I don't know. Good question. I was going to call Aaron tonight. I'm going to be home alone tonight. Jeff and Huxley have scouts. And I thought I would try to call Aaron tonight and chat with him. Bye, Naomi. Love you. Guys, go back in and answer those questions. Please, please. I want you in the group. Oh, yeah. And then before I sign off, the title of my video. When I say home, what do you think of? I don't have a place, and I don't know if that's concerning. There's nowhere that I can think of. Yes, I have email. She just posted it. It's right here. That's my email. Reese is always breaking the rules, Yvonne. I'm a rule breaker. That's why I didn't fit in as a Scientologist, Yvonne. Rachel, I feel like we're in class and people that didn't answer the questions are getting called to the teacher's desk for a chat. I don't know how to get back in. Still says pending. I'll figure it out. Tish, let me see. Kim Stewart, you didn't answer any of them. Okay, Aaron, you're in. Okay, Natalie, you fixed it. Tish, I don't even see you in here. Oh, there you are. Fine. You know, the way I don't see this the same way Lori does. You know, if we let somebody in that causes trouble or is a problem, you just kick them out. It's not that big of a deal. Made by Mel, M-I-N. What's your name? What's your real name? Motion front door. Can't believe it's snowing. Melanie Poole. Purple Groovy. You weren't in this group before? That's weird. Kim Stewart. Yes, Kim, you did it, girl. Lynn, you did it. Where is, what did you say your name was? Melanie Poole? Brenda, you didn't, Mindy Will, no. Guys, you didn't answer any of these. Are you in? Because you must be in. There's nobody in here by the last name of Poole that's pending. You must be in, girl. Congrats. V, you're in. Amy Edge, home is not a place, it's your people. I know, but I don't think of that either. I mean, I think of Fred a little bit, but it's weird. I don't know what I think of when I think of home. Melanie Poole Foster. Sonia Kappenberger, you answered 0 questions. Tanya Strauss, you didn't answer the questions. Kim Goss Lambert, no questions answered. Brenda, Millie, Becky Davenport, Jan something Larson, Rhonda Gusick, William Powell, Victoria Hardin, Samantha Drew. None of you guys answered the questions. Come on, guys, come back and answer them. I want you in the group. I love that group. Can somebody post a Facebook link again? There we go. Oh, shit. Here comes Lori. I know. I'm going to have to deal with my chief of security. Bev Brown, you didn't answer any of the questions, Bev. You just asked to come in. Diane Tierney, I believe so. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Bev Brown, come back, girl. Becky Gifford, just now. You didn't answer one question, Becky. Jody, you didn't answer one question. All these people are coming in right now asking. Jody Dubois Kelsey, you didn't answer one question. I need you. Veronica Twig, Marisa Robertson. Nobody's answering the questions, guys. Yes, Rachel Sandy, yes. The change in her changed my mind. Marisa Robertson, Veronica Twig, Anne, you need to answer the question. Home is where you take your bra off. Judy, get your ass back in here, Judy. Answer these questions. Tracy, come on, Tracy. Tracy Holzer. The questions. Tony P., there's 4 questions to get into this Facebook group. Marie Tobias. Not one of you guys are answering these damn questions. Kelly K. Cornock. I know who you are. Kelly, get your ass in gear. Kelly, get your ass back in here. Teresa. Lori, is there a problem with this? Nobody's answering the questions. Audrey Jarrett. Laura Reynoso. Are the questions hidden? I don't know. Why are we having problems with it? Answer the questions, people. See, coming from Scientology, I'm used to answering questions. So the questions are dumb anyway. Oh, poor Kelly. I was answering the questions as you called my name, bitch. I added that last part. The questions pop right up. Janie Elizabeth Parati. You're not answering the questions. Loretta, answer the questions. Lindsay Wakeland. Nope. Kim Ruddy. Nope. Audrey Jarrett. Nope. Laura Reynoso, you still haven't come back, girl. Are they hard questions? No, they're stupid questions. How did you first find out about Reese? Are you a member of OSA? Which is hilarious to me because nobody's going to answer that accurately. Colleen Moore, answer the questions, girl. Do you agree to the rules of the group? It's like a bunch of stupid. It's just silly. Yes. Jane Elizabeth. Yes. Lindsay Wakeland. No. Kim Ruddy. Yes, girl. Audrey Jarrett. I love you for this. Trailblazer Laura. Yeah. Yes. If I have to hold your guys' hand through it on YouTube, I don't care. We are going to get you in that group. Joe Virus, you would do that. I love the group too, Lisa Marie. It's a very therapeutic group. It's just like the group we have when we're doing lives. Yes, Colleen Moore. Oh, Loretta, I love you, girl. Lindsay, you got it. Katrina, get your ass in gear. Oh, you did it. Never mind. Sorry, Katrina. Please forgive me. Teresa, no. Deborah Tucker, Becker, cool name, but no, you didn't answer the questions, girl. Marie Tobias Abernathy, get your ass back in here. I know. I kind of would like to answer that question too. Yes. Erica, woo! Marisa, you're not making the cut. You're disappointing me. That's my real name. Come on, stand up. Anne, you're in. Mama Cat, yes. Becky Gifford, yes. Bev Brown, yes. Scappenberger, cool name. Tanya, get your ass in the saddle right now. Diane, I hope you're in. Brittany, Hanley, answer these questions, dang it. Deb Becker, all right. Good for you, Deb. Marisa's still not stepping up to the plate like she should be. Kim Goss Lambert, you haven't answered that. You only answered one question, Kim. Night, Brian Bolin, love you. I know this is dragging on. I'm gonna hang up. Yeah, friend request me too, you guys. You're welcome to friend request me. Maureen, get your ass in gear. Brittany C, yay. Hanley, I love you. Teresa still hasn't stepped up to the plate though. Nor has Marie. Tanya, I'm not impressed. Get it right, Tanya. Okay, I love you guys. Yes, Teresa, I'm so happy for you. You did it. You did it, Teresa. Want you guys in this group. It's a fun group. Lori's already going to yell at me for letting people in that didn't answer all the questions. Bunch of people didn't answer it. There's like 15 people that didn't answer the questions. That sucks. Okay. Love you guys. I guess I'll go. Oh. Sometimes it depends on what type of device you are using. I've gone, and I think to answer your question, I only found out there were more. Oh, that sucks, Kim. Okay. Lisa Marie, get those questions answered, girl. Steve Robertson, we have a man trying to join. Steve, answer the questions, man. Yes, Maureen, yes. All right, I'll keep watch on this. I won't take up any more of your time. Purple Groovy, you're in. I just approved you. Okay, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry I was a crying mess tonight. You're right. Probably has to do with Shark Week. Thank you, Shelly. I love you, girl. If someone recommends someone else in the group, they do not see the questions. It's frustrating. Okay, that is annoying. I would like to just approve everybody. And if you guys cause a ruckus, we just kick your ass back out. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me. But Amy Jo, I love you too. Hey, Retired Red, thanks for being here. Purple, I think she approved you. I did. I love you guys. Chaotic Bleach, thanks for being here for me. Guys, where are the questions hiding? They should be there. Lisa Marie, I got you, girl. Damn, there's a ton of people. There's a ton of people that didn't do it. All right. Well, I don't know what to say. Okay. Tony P, love you too. I am going to sign off. I'm going to see if I can reach out to Aaron tonight. I do want to say though, the whole thing about where home is for me, last night when I was in Tommy's chat, all I could think of was home is my chat. That's why I titled it this video and I didn't even say it. I was uncomfortable. I fought through it. I did a fine job, I think. But I do want to say, I thought of you guys and I thought, I want to go back home to my channel with my people, with my family. You guys are my family. And I really mean that. I meant that more in my head. I felt it more last night than ever. I was like, I just want to go home. I just want to go back to my people. Yeah, Bigsy, this chat group is home. That was home for me last night. I was sitting there and I felt like I was in the hot seat on Tommy's channel. And I thought, I just want to go home. It's warm there. It's safe there. The people there support me. We love each other. Isn't that wild? I really felt that way. I felt more like this was home for me than anything. This is the biggest purpose I have felt in forever. And I love you guys. And I mean that. You give that to me. That's a gift that you give to me. So thank you. Thank you, Kathy. And I love you, girl. Yeah, it's home, Rachel. This channel is home. Yvonne, I love you. Lisa Marie, yes. Yeah. Thank you, Third Eye Open. I love you guys so much. I really do. Thank you for being here for me tonight. Marisa Robertson, are you still in here? Damn you. Answer the questions. I know you can do it, girl. Marisa, we have the same name. Come on. Where are you? Make it right. Make it rain, girl. Jill Randolph, get the questions, girl. Thank you, Sarah Crawford. Okay. I love you guys. I really do. Oh my God, Ev Barney, you're hilarious. Okay, here comes Fred. What is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Wednesday? Tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't think I have anything going on tomorrow. So I will be on tomorrow, probably more in the afternoon again. We'll see. That's another thing about the Facebook group that's a good thing because I post in there when I'm going live too. Love you, Armine. Love you, Tony Suter. Love you, Peace Lady. Big Z, love you. Deb Becker, yes. Thank you, Deb. All right, guys, I will start answering messages here pretty soon. Get back to you. I hope I can sleep tonight. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for your support. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you. Here comes Fred.